Hi, welcome back to Time Turner Art Studio. I want to thank all my new subscribers and those to come. I'm really hoping that we can somehow hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. And as soon as we do, I'm going to start giving these things away, every single one of them. So I want to see that happen because I just don't have the room to keep all these things. So be watching for that. And so what I wanted to do today is kind of go over the process of making these little kits and give some pointers and tips that I think would find helpful. I'm also going to share a link to where you can get these with a discount, and I'll get a tiny commission for that. So that'll be in the description box below. So the first one of these, and not this one, the first one I got on Amazon, and I was disappointed that it didn't come with glue, the battery, the magnet, and that was frustrating. Since then, I've only ordered from the app Temu. I could be pronouncing that wrong. And so far, everything has been in the kit. But from the first one that didn't include all the items from Amazon, I have purchased a set of the tiny batteries, and I also just purchased a set of the tiny magnets. The magnets are inside the lid, or a magnet, and it's crucial for that little LED light to come on. Also, the kits do come with white glue, and that's fine, and I do use it for some things, but I also like the gel super glue to hold things quickly. Another thing that could be useful is when it comes to making the tiny potion bottles, it's a set of 2 beads. And what I have found is I always save my extra pieces. And what I've found that is helpful is take a small piece of wire and put it down the middle of both the beads, trim it, and then glue them just like that. You could use the white glue and then just set it aside, and it'll dry that way without you having to try to hold it or possibly get your fingers stuck with the super glue. Now, the super glue, when it comes to the small beads, it will leave a white haze. So it does come off if you scratch on it. But if you use the wire down the center of the beads, you can use the white glue, and then you won't have that hazy issue. The kits do come with a retractable utility blade. I still prefer my X-Acto knife just because it has a nice sharp point and it's easier, it's round. The barrel is like a pencil or a pen, so it feels better in the hand. It's also nice to just have a good pair of scissors. And the kit has been coming with tweezers, which is really nice. I would also suggest getting reverse tweezers, and that's for holding things together. Let's see. So until I think of something else to say, let's just get back to watching the video. I love the Harry Potter element that is in these builds. This one is gillyweed. There was also mandrake and some other things. There's actually a tiny mandrake in this build. And in the previous build, there was a book that was Harry Potter, but it was a unofficial Harry Potter cookbook. And so I do super glue all these little pieces down because I want them to stay where I put them. You by no means have to do that, although you run the risk of, I just don't think it would stay. You would go to sit it in the jar and it would just come to pieces. The one thing that I didn't glue down this time was one of the bigger accordion books. I just couldn't bring myself to it because it's so cute and I like to pick it up and look at it. So I left that one loose. Another thing I've done with these, and please do this on your own as well, is, you don't have to follow all the instructions, of course. I do for the most part, but I do add real gemstones to each project. I have a lot of tiny ones, and just, little personal things like that will make the project your own. I think it just adds more magic to the piece overall. All right, let's get back to watching the video. Okay, I do have to say something about these little flowers in this build. Originally, when I saw this kit and it said Magic Garden, I can't talk, Magic Garden, I was like, no. I'm never gonna build this kit. I would rather be thrown into the fires of Mount Doom than have to do all these teeny weeny little flowers, but here I am working on it. And they're okay. The quality of them, they're tiny. 3 of I think they're supposed to be some type of orchid, the white flowers, they were misshapen from the tiny molds that they were made from, and I really was not happy with them, but I said, you know what, I'm just gonna follow the instructions and put them together the best I can. I had to trim off some extra plastic, whatever they're made out of. And so if you have any very tiny dried flowers, things like that, absolutely substitute them. I wish I would have had some. I certainly would have. And this kit came with 2 different cauldrons to put together, and I'd made the first one and I was like, well, I have an extra little cauldron and hadn't put it together, so I put that together and was like, yay. Oh, look at the little mandrake, he's so cute. Oh my god. Chumbawamba. So that's all our pieces ready to finally put together. And so this build, I'm glad I did it, even though I did not want to in the beginning. It turned out much better than expected, I have to say. And my little boy, he just loved it. I, show him the pieces as I'm going, and he just thinks it's so cool. So there's going to be a link to Temu. Please use it. That would help support the channel, and I'm really excited to be sharing these projects with people because I just love doing things like that. I've been making tiny things for as long as I can remember, so I'm very happy to share my love of doing things like this with you, and I really appreciate all the people that have commented and have liked and have subscribed so far. It's really exciting. So continue to watch. I'm going to be doing more of these. I'm going to be doing some bigger projects as well. And so just please like, share, and subscribe, and we will just be on this journey together. And I can't wait to start giving these things away. That's probably going to be one of the best parts. As soon as I get 1,000 subscribers, it's on. It is on. So I'll let y'all finish watching the video. And thank you so much for being a part of this with me. I really appreciate it.